the 24th of March. We're just starting top dressing some green waste compost on some wheat. This is our K2 spreader. We're just trying out this cowl we've made to go on the back actually as well. You can get one made by K2, but we've made this one, so hopefully it works all right. The spreader didn't come with one, so we've made one, so hopefully it'll work all right. Looks good actually. Yeah, let's throw some stones at me. Pleased with that actually. Yeah, this is green waste compost that we're spreading today. Comes from Rydale Organics. Have a quick look at it. I think it's basically household waste, grass clippings and all sorts of stuff. But then they do a good job of composting it and grading it out actually. There are a few little bits of plastic in it now and again, but not too badly. This has been stacked for a little bit. Actually, still quite warm. Smells quite nice, and you can see by the white stuff there's sort of quite a lot of fungusy stuff growing in there. But actually, yeah, the middle of it is still really quite warm. So anyway, should be good. It isn't that rich in nitrogen, but it's a good general feed. And when we've used it before, we've generally found that worms absolutely love it. So I'm hoping when it rains, the worms will really start working through the soil profile in this field and start taking the compost down into the soil. That's the plan anyway. We'll see. But yeah, it seems to be breaking it up and spreading it quite well. It's amazing because when you put it on, we're probably putting about 10, just 12 tonnes to the hectare maybe on, maybe something like that, 12 and a half. Which sounds a reasonable bit, but actually it breaks down that fine, you can't actually see it that much. You can see there, it's quite black. Should absorb some sunlight as well, maybe warm the soil up a little bit. This wheat's just starting to go now, so it wants to be on pretty soon before it starts stem extending, but I think we're all right for a little bit yet. Good job that, I'm pleased. Those two look happy. Yep, Seth. Charlotte bought this cat home. It's only about I don't know, what are they, 4 or 5 months old, something like that. Tiny little thing it was when it turned up. She bottle fed it for a few weeks, but anyway, seems to have settled in well. It's a bit of a pain, but yeah, her and dog seem very good friends this morning. They do get on alright anyway, but she's a bit annoying, isn't she, Seth? She should be a good hunter though. She keeps, you would have thought, because we bottle fed her, she might not know what she's doing, but she definitely does. Still grazing rye. These are gimmer lambs. Sometimes get a bit of feed just to move them, so I think I've got something for them, but I haven't this morning. All the food I've got to the use. But anyway, yeah, this rye was we didn't drill it, we broadcast it actually after we'd been through the springtime drag, and it's come really well actually. Most of it, there's a couple of thin patches, but on the whole it's all right. It's a lovely morning. Only on 26th of March. It's 7:30 in the morning. I think these lot will probably get, I don't know, might get another week on here. There's 40 acres, there's only 100 of these lambs on here, so they aren't very heavily stocked. They've certainly still got more to eat. But you can see they're just nibbling the tops off the prouder tillers. But I think that does just help the smaller tillers to even up, so hopefully get a more even crop. I don't know whether it makes it yield any better or any worse or morning, but we're always a bit short of grass and sheep feed at this time of year, so if they can, these lot don't need to grow that much, although they will do well on here. If we can keep them cheaply on here for an odd few weeks here and there, that's all good. Couldn't think of anywhere better to be myself. Right, we'll go see the ewes anyway. The ewes aren't that far off lambing, so yeah, so they're getting some feed every day at the moment. And a quick look round every day just to make sure there's no problems like prolapses, or the other day I had one get stuck on its back. It seems all right now, and odd things like that. And then we'll take them down to the yards where we'll lamb them in another, I don't know, week and a half, something like that. They're actually due to lamb probably end of the first week in April, something like that. That's due to start. There's going to be a field of beans, hopefully. They haven't germinated yet though. I've just dug down and found one there. It's gone soft, so it's taken on some water, but it's just hasn't germinated yet, but it will do. This field as well, we're going to try for the first time this year. We're going to grow some organic beans. We've sown them at a really quite low seed rate for beans, but that's because we're planning on growing some organic oilseed rape in the same field. So hopefully, I don't know, sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'll put some organic rape in here as well. I think we'll broadcast that onto the surface of the soil. We could do with some decent rain forecast, just so I know it's going to get going. But we'll either broadcast it on with the slug pelleters that we have and a comb harrow behind the tractor, or if not, we have a stubble rake with a broadcaster on as well, which it's a Missouri one, which we haven't used yet. It'll be a bit more accurate, I think, so it'll be an easier job with that. There's a very low seed rate, and with a slug pelleter it's really difficult. If you're not careful, you get all the seed on in the first quarter of the field and leave yourself with nothing for the rest. Whereas the broadcaster on the Missouri has a proper metering system, so it would be easier with that, but I can't decide whether the tines are going to be a bit harsh. It depends on how much the beans are sprouted and whether we think we'll damage them or not, and one thing and another. It has been rolled this, but I'll probably roll it again after I put the rape on, because the rape lays it quite firm. Probably not ideal for the beans, but if you're going to grow 2 crops, there's going to be some compromises somewhere. So just fingers crossed they all grow together and come to harvest at a similar time, and then we'll separate them out after harvest. Well, that's the plan. We'll see. Whether there's going to be any benefit to it or not, I don't know. But I did find last year that wild mustard grew really well with the beans, so I'm hoping rape will grow well with it as well. So they maybe have quite a good relationship together. Anyway, we'll see. We'll keep you informed. And some of our sheep, these are first time lambers, these ones, so they're coming up for 2 years old. It's a lovely morning. I hope we get some weather like this when we're lambing. These should be lambing in about a week and a half, 2 weeks time. Looking well actually. Yeah, they'll go down to the lambing yards where Steve and Bridget live. Apart from Maggie and Margot, wherever Maggie is. No, there's Maggie, I think. No. Yeah, Maggie's coming to live in our garden, I think. Here she is. Hello, Maggie. She's a bit braver than the rest because she was bottle reared. Hello, Maggie. How are you doing? What other things on her mind this morning? They're on a mixture of oats, wheat, and I think there's a bit of organic rape meal in there. It's all organic anyway. Oh, don't be nasty, Maggie. We are very scientific with our mix. It tends to be what I think we've got spare or what we haven't sold. But they've got grass at the moment, they've got some silage as well. And they've got some lick blocks, which you've got a bit more sugar in, just to help the twin lamb, because they need a bit of extra sugar when the lambs are grown, because they haven't got as much room in their stomachs to digest enough food to keep their energy up, so they need a bit of extra sugar as well. Yeah, because if they don't get enough sugar, they can get twin lamb disease, which is nasty. They sort of go a bit dozy and lay down, and they can really struggle once they've had it. They struggle to come back round again sometimes, and they often don't bring the lambs up. So anyway, hopefully we'll all be all right. Exciting times. This is a field of organic spring oats, or hopefully it will if it grows. They've been in the ground, I don't know, week and a half, probably something like that. See, they've just uncovered that seed. It's just starting to grow now. It's got a root down there. It's going down into the soil, and that shoot will come up and stick out the top. So I don't know, another 4 or 5 days, it should start to come out a little bit, hopefully. Cover him up so he grows again. But no, looks nice actually. This has been ploughed. We do plough for a lot of our organic crops, mainly for weed control really. Bees are busy.